Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, good midnight, after, I don't know what time zone you're in, but whatever time zone you're in, congratulations. We have now entered a place where throughout time, someone else is a different time than you, but you're still watching this at the exact same moment. Thus meaning time does not actually exist, but it still exists, because now I myself am captured and recorded within time. And you are capturing this, or not capturing, but hearing me, thus setting the time free that is now captured for me. If that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't, but you know what? Let's get on with this. This is literally something I thought of like 10, 15 minutes ago that kind of started to spiral. I didn't even get time to have a note. I was at work, and I had to open up to do a quick breakfast catering for like the track before, like the college track team before they go off to play in Pittsburgh. So yeah, nothing too special for them. Just some burritos and breakfast sandwiches. Now, here's where this is starting to go with me. I was just listening to other what ifs. True shit. This one kind of came to me just because I posted on my community tab this wholesome photo of Mikey, just telling Naruto, hold up, I think I still have it. Yeah, this one. Yeah, nice colors, little ninja dude. And from there, it just kind of spiraled out into what if Naruto learned the turtle style? Now, how does turtle style work into having, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in Naruto? Well, technically they're not the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They're not actually mutants. This is the actual fun part. In the lore of Naruto, you can actually just add Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Leonardo. Why? Because they're fucking ninjas. You know what that means? You can even give him jutsu. I don't know why I'm not aware because I didn't look at it. I didn't look it up because I'm just like, yo, this is coming to me way too quickly. So I don't want to make it seem like I'm ripping off anyone. But true shit, has anyone actually done that? Where the Ninja Turtles guest starring in Naruto? Because you technically could, just erase the fact that they're fucking mutants and the fact that they're teenage Ninja Turtles. Remove the mutant part and then, put it in Naruto where they have jutsu, chakra, talking animals. It fucking works. So the turtle style is real and I'm going to be using it. Also, this gives me a chance to use a few techniques that Master Roshi uses that Goku does not. So rather than just, the Kamehameha wave, because I still want Naruto to have the Rasengan and Rasen Shuriken, he'll have other techniques that Master Roshi has implemented in the past that will be kind of useful. So yeah, let us begin with the story. You see, here is where the good begins. You see, I'm also about to pull up, so that's what you're about to hear. Anyway, when Naruto is born, here's an not altercation, but in a change that I've made. A unique detail that I'm going to do, since this all, they're turtles. If you're going to use the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you have to have something, right? Well, yeah, I'm going to have Naruto develop a mutation. What is this mutation? Well, here's the thing. Jinchurikis, male and female, once they have the beast within them, hey, no child whatsoever. You're barren and your sperm cells are dead. They are just killed by the demonic chakra. So the fact that Naruto was even conceived was a mutation in and of itself. They're calling it a miracle, but Kurama was just on edge, just like, Sure enough, when Naruto is born and they see the whisker marks, Kurama in the mindscape would instantly tell Kushina that, hey, we gotta talk about Naruto. Those markings on his face. That ain't from Minato and that ain't from you. I'm not sure how, but I guess some of my DNA kind of got into it. I'm not doing the voice acting because my throat's kind of raspy, and well, I do have Gatorade, but there we go. Yes, drinking. I just chugged the 12-ounce like so easily. That's because I used to drink a lot of alcohol. Excuse me. Now, this is where the fun begins. You see, due to, Obito not knowing that Kurama kind of now is interested in what Naruto is, even Obito's kind of like, hey, I don't know what the fuck this child thing is supposed to be, but, step away from your wife. Step away from your wife so I can extract the nine tails. So that would still happen as normal, but when Kurama is being pulled out, he tells Kushina that when Minato, gets the shit fixed and, is about to do something with Kurama, make sure he goes into Naruto. Just all of him. Just all of him. Kushina's just like, why? Kurama legit has to say, because Naruto kinda is like my son. As he is ripped out of Kushina, and Kushina's just like, no. No, he is not! She's just like losing her shit in her mind. She tells Minato this too, and he's even confused. And then he thinks back of it. The whisker marks. I mean, he has red hair, so he's thinking, oh, it was just his mom's. Right? Right? No, yeah. Kurama's like 5% in Naruto's DNA. Hence why he has whisker marks, and why he'll be able to do what Killua does and do that whole claw thing just on his own. He can make his own fangs just by himself. No Kurama, no QB chakra needed for that. If he wants to do it, he can. His senses are better than the Inuzaka clans already. So, yes, that's fun. That's another fun thing I wanted to do on that one. So, here's the thing. Another thing that's going to be happening on here is, Minato wouldn't die in this battle, and Kushina's more or less, just tired as fuck from having the Nine Tails ripped out of her, but surprisingly, she survived. Obito got his shit slapped, and, the Nine Tails is sealed. Minato and Kushina are alive. Wait a minute! Is his parents alive? Yes. Are they gonna neglect him? No. Here's where things are gonna be fun. It is none other than Kushina who's going to teach Naruto. She, in this one, excuse me. Oof. Anyway, she in this one is the user of the turtle summoning contract. She holds it, and, well, she gave it to my guy, too. He signed it because, they did some really intensive training, too, so, yeah. And then Guy kind of, inspired from the turtle way, did his own strong fist, mixing it with his 8 inner gates, evolving his own things, hence why he uses the nunchaku. I don't feel bad for saying that. And also how his, I think it was, the 3-section staff nunchaku version. He can use that, too. He's used it before, and it's actually pretty lit. So, no, he has that at his disposal as, so will Naruto in this case. But here's where things are going to get fun. See, Minato, yeah, he's not really, there necessarily, but he's there in the important times. And he does let Naruto know that he does love him, and it's just he's busy because of the job, but, he doesn't use this as an excuse to buy Naruto's love. He does, have time for Naruto where he would use shadow clones to, do the paperwork so he could leave early, or, sometimes Hiruzen would say, hey, I can finish up for you. Oh my god, thank you. Sometimes there'll even be the times where Kakashi is just like, hey, Naruto, you want to go visit your dad? They're like, really? Yeah, come on. Just come on. Kakashi actually plays a big brother figure to Naruto. Because, yes, and, he kind of does, see Naruto as his younger brother, too. I'm changing it where this is going to be a bit more of a light-hearted, more story, but I will kind of cuss still, so because of my cussing, this is not going to be meant for kids, but technically, it's not going to be too fucked up. I mean, don't get me wrong, the fight scenes, I'm going to go into brutal detail when Naruto gets pissed off, and there are other mutations that Naruto has yet to discover, so yes, continuing on with the what if, as, Naruto, at the age of 5, this is when he meets the Ninetales for the first time in his dream. He sees, the memories of Kurama, as a little one. He sees the Sage's 6 paths and how he's telling them about how, one day they'll all be reunited. And, well, Kurama then senses something. So he opens his eyes, cutting the dream from Naruto. Well, cutting Kurama's dream from Naruto, but entering Naruto into the mindscape in the cage, as Kurama's just like, Naruto, what are you doing here? He's kind of annoyed that, Naruto kind of saw something vulnerable of his, but Naruto explains that he honestly doesn't know. He was just sleeping and he saw Kurama's memory, dream. Who was that old man? Kurama's just like, it is not right to tell you yet. Huh? You aren't strong enough yet for me to tell you this secret. Naruto, come back when you are strong. Train. Become a ninja. Graduate the academy. If you make Rookie of the Year, or if you graduate early, I'll tell you. Okay. Kurama's just kind of like taken back that Naruto's just kind of chill with this. So, time skip. You see, for the next 4 years, Naruto has actually practiced building up his body a lot, and Kushina would notice this. She would actually take time to help train Naruto in a few other abilities that the Uzumakis are known for. They have really good water jutsu, which Naruto inherited. Yay! Does he have his wind style? No. Wait, what? Yeah, I'm removing wind style. Why? Cause I can? You see, Naruto inherited fire and water. Just those two elements. Those are his natural to nature affinities. Now, here's where things are going to get a little bit more unique. See, Naruto kind of learned how to harness fire chakra and water chakra, but throughout his body, thus creating a double, type of fighting style. A fire fist and a water fist. Which, is the water fist like, water streaming, rock smashing fist? Yeah, no. The water fist and fire fist are, two opposing things. See, the water one is more relaxed in how your muscles move. So, while it is not necessarily about dodging, it's more about grappling. You'll be able to flow through the movement. Sensing the chakra in the air and through your body's opponent, you'll be able to pretty much, counter and negate any single physical attack. Wrap your body around them. And since you're fluid, in other words, your muscles, joints, bones, they're just gonna, just casually move on in as if there was nothing in there. And then tighten up and kind of become as, well, it would be like pressurized water wrapping around you. So here's the thing. Not only am I hinting at what Naruto is going to be learning, see, with his technique he learned, the water chakra, that, he also realized that by compressing down his feet, he can burst out, put more pressure for a good burst of speed. But there is like something that he noticed, like water kind of comes off of his feet afterwards. He practices this a little bit, and his mom notices that, Naruto is getting faster, but it's like he's stepping in puddles every time he uses his speed boost. She would take this as a sign to teach him how to water walk, which kind of develops something else. You see, Naruto develops a unique, handless, jutsu, only due to physical and chakra manipulation. And, kind of like how the Rasengan's just a big ball of chakra, just condensed down. It's fucking devastating. All this really is Naruto compressing so much water chakra into his feet that it creates a little puddle, and then the amount of pressure that is released is propelling him. He would call this water fist blue walk. He could use this underwater, which is a lot easier, and he gets a bit more of a speed boost underwater too, but he can do this in the air, in the skies. It's very interesting, especially in places that have a lot of humidity. Oh yes, that's gonna be useful for him in multiple ways. And then there's his fire fist. Fire fist in this case works on taking in a lot more oxygen, breathing in, taking deep ass breaths, having your blood, almost like blood doping too. Because here's the thing, similar to Shira's 7 heavenly breaths in the Chunin exam when he fought against Lee, I'm making it where Naruto is using fire chakra to heat up his muscles, causing them to not necessarily be tight anymore, causing them be in their most natural, limberous state. But there's also more to this. You see, in his, realization that the fire chakra he can actually bring closer to his hands and feet, around his actual body, he started to learn different types of fire style taijutsu, hence why he calls it the fire fist techniques. Now, it's not like the simple, like, meta no mi. No, I'm not just gonna be ripping that shit off. No, this one I kinda put more, it's weird, I kinda have more knowledge to go off of. You see, in this one, and I've never seen Fire Force, so I'm sorry if you're thinking Fire Force. I don't know what the fuck that is. It's firefighter. I heard, like, the most cheapest, cringiest way to describe it is, a perverted fire demon slayer of some sort, where you have spirits that are flames, and some bitch always loses her clothes. And if you love this person, I don't fucking care. I don't know who she is, so I'm like, hey, I can call her a bitch because I don't know who she is. Because I don't actually have to mean the word bitch. So anyway, no, you see, he can heat up his body, his muscles, his chakra. This does something different. It doesn't necessarily give him a physical boost in strength, but what happens is the damage that happens is the damage effect. There is more burns after people. But one day when Naruto was practicing, gathering the heat in his body, because that's another thing. Slowly he would see that his hands would start to glow red as he would gather more fire chakra. When he would, rush in and throw a punch really fast, the chakra would ignite the air around it, thus creating, a red fist. Naruto's fist would burn a little, but then he didn't feel it. Soon he would be able to actually harness this said flame technique. And then he focused it and he could do it in both hands. It was really strange. Soon it didn't even burn him. But then he wanted to try something. And he wanted to see how he could combine both fire and water, and it fucked up with him so badly. It was way too difficult for his ass to learn the method that he was trying. Which, I'm not gonna lie, a turtle saw him. Just this average old-looking turtle. Naruto, after getting his shit blown up in his face, lands and he sees the turtle. He looks at the turtle and he's like, "Hi, Mr. Turtle. I wouldn't suppose you know any good teachers for jutsu, would you?" The turtle tilts its head to Naruto and saying, "Well, yeah, but why would I want them to train you?" Naruto quickly, flips over and he's just like, "Oh, you can talk." "Well, yes, I'm a shinobi turtle. Can you actually help me with something?" "What is it, Mr. Turtle?" Chill. Just call me Kame." "Kame?" "Yes, Kame." "Okay, Mr. Kame." "Okay. You don't need the Mr. part." "Okay, Kame Sensei." "Alright then. Okay, brat. Look. I guess you could say, stuck. There's a seal under my belly, and I can't move. I'm paralyzed. I kinda have to. I need you to flip me on my shell, which, kid, I swear if you leave me on my shell, I will find a way to get back at you." "Why would I do that, Mr. Turtle?" "Look, the only way the seal can be taken off is if I'm on my back. And some weird bastards just decided to do this to me. This is why I don't like humans, but tell you what, help me out here and put in a good word for you. No guarantees that they'll train you, but I know a few. I know a couple guys." "Okay, Mr. Turtle." So, Naruto would place the turtle on his back, remove the seal from his belly, and then put the turtle back on his belly. The turtle's just like, "Hey, kid, question. Yeah? What's with the whisker marks?" "Oh, I was born with them." "Oh, okay. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow. See you later." As then he into smoke, reverse summoning himself, as he would go tell his 4 friends about Naruto Uzumaki and how weirdly he smelled like a fox. Time skip. The very next day, Naruto, he had told his mom and dad that he'll be training off in the forest again, and well, yeah, they let him. Kushina does give Naruto a bento box for him to take, and she's happy. When Naruto arrives, here's what happens. The turtle arrives, Naruto's got like, "Kame-sensei, how are you?" "Brat, swear, just Kame's fine." "Oh, okay. If it means that much to you, look, you will have senseis, they approved. But they ask one thing." "What?" "Food offering." "Oh, I have my lunch." And Naruto would pull out the bento box that his mom gave him, and it happens to be some onigiri balls. A good amount, because Naruto do eat a lot. So, yes. It's like 20 of them. So, 5 each to, the other one. So, Naruto goes without eating, but trust me, it's worth it. You see, our 4 ninjas would eat the things, and Naruto was surprised at how big they were when they poofed into smoke into existence. Naruto was just like, whoa. As, they eat, they gulp, they look at Naruto, they look at themselves, and they're like, that was delicious. So they look at Naruto and they're like, okay, kid, we're gonna train you. Yay! Naruto jumps out in excitement as, our first one, and yes, I'm just gonna keep on calling them by their names. So Donatello would hit Naruto in the head with a staff, putting him down and saying, easy there, boy. We already have our own knucklehead. As, Mikey would show up and he's saying, hey, nice colors, little ninja dude. As, Naruto saying, thanks, I like your bandana. Thanks. They're having a good time. And, what's really weird is Naruto sees, and yes, I'm a pretty much give him a skateboard. And, well, Naruto's confused on what that is. Mikey would say it's something that he thought of. He saw merchants, wagons, and wheels. He thought, bring the wheels to a little board so he can, just... he actually does show Naruto by, just skateboarding. And what surprises Naruto is that, when Mikey did a flip in the air, his skateboard landed on a tree sideways, and he was still able to stand on it. See, the skateboard wheels actually do conduct, and the whole board entirely do conduct chakra relatively well, to the point where he can use it to assist him with earth jutsus. Wind jutsus, not so much. He can pretty much go on water with his skateboard, and also, if he wants to, he can spin it really fast to pretty much help him defend against fire, because the wood is very sturdy. So it'll be like a shield. He'll just have to spin it with his chakra, which he can do. He'd also have his patent nunchakus. And, well, this is where something changes. A woman. The turtles have not seen her in the longest time, actually. It's kind of funny because, to them, this is their big sis. They're April O'Neil, in a sense, because she, too, is a redhead. They also kind of noticed that Naruto kind of looked kind of like her, but it couldn't be, because they know that, she couldn't had kids. It was one of those sad things. That's why the turtles were always there for her. That's why they were the little brothers. They made her feel better, because she also didn't have siblings. So, yes, the fact that she would have a kid, no, not possible. Right? Well, you see, Kushina would show up, and, what she does is she brings Naruto a scroll. She's saying, oh, Naruto, Donnie, Raph, Leo, Mikey? They're like, Big Sis Kush? Yeah. As, they all run towards each other. Kushina, like, it's a weird hug, and Naruto's just like, huh? And, Kushina then has to explain to Naruto, hey, how did you get the turtle contract? As then Kame would show up, and he's saying, Kushina? Kame? What are you doing here? Well, I came to give my son the scroll. And, what she pulls out happens to be the turtle summoning contract. And she's just like, well, I see, I guess I don't need to now. They're like, wait, what? You have a son? Why didn't you tell us sooner? This is when Kushina would kind of have to explain, well, should be crazy having a child. Baby Naruto, not necessarily the neediest baby, but he was very energetic, and, well, he was, like another Mikey, which, Mikey was just like, really? Yeah, but not as reckless as you. As, here's the thing. Kushina would then explain to Naruto, he wanted to give him the summoning contract, just before he started the Ninja Academy. But, he's been training a lot, so, what? Might as well. Here you go, son. Have your own little summoning. She's expecting him to have a little baby turtle to have on his shoulder whenever he goes places. Lo and behold, nah. She sees her 4 younger brothers with her son, as, now they're going to be looking at Naruto like their nephew, and, yeah, here's where things also gonna get kind of fun. You see, the four of them then agree to do a pack summoning with Naruto. So whenever Naruto, does the summoning, it's instantly going to be these four people. They're coming in. If their nephew needs them, they're coming in to whoop the motherfucking asses of some motherfuckers. Which is also going to be really fucking funny in the fact that, Naruto's just like, you know what? I'm going to get my uncles to beat you up. Summoning jutsu. Four giant muscular turtles with weapons, staring you down. One of them is starting to weave fire hand signs. The other one's manipulating water, earth. And then there's the last one with lightning, and you're just like, how the fuck are they your uncles? Don't matter, you about to get jumped anyway. You finna die. Now here's where things get interesting. You see, while Naruto goes to the Ninja Academy, he'll do his studies there, and he does do really well. He learns relatively fast thanks to Donatello and Leonardo kind of helping him with some, maturity training. Not maturity training, but necessarily, but kind of like through meditation and keeping a calm mind. And because Naruto's fucking massive fucking amounts of chakra reserves, which I'm making them twice the amount as normal. So Naruto would have 8 times the amount of chakra as Kakashi Sensei. Yes. Just hear me out here. He's gonna need it. Something was unique about Naruto, and yeah, lo and behold, Kushina and Minato wanted to figure this shit out too, because, Kurama's saying he's my son too, so, what the fuck? So here's what happened. They would take a test, they would go to Tsunade for it and explain everything, and Tsunade would look at Naruto. Naruto would be, relatively playful. He's playing with Tauntaun and Shizune, which, it does her heart good. Shizune is still kind of low-key bummed about her uncle Don dying, so this does her her heart good. And the fact that Tauntaun's just kind of naturally drawn to Naruto. He's a little baby piglet, so yeah. Naruto, he's just saying, look at the little baby ribs, as he tickles Tauntaun. It squeals and oinks in laughter with glee, as Shizune is just like, I like this kid. So, I would, but I already have a Naruto x Shizune ship. That's when it was Tsunade's daughter. True. Back to the story. You see, Naruto... Oh, lost pupper. Here's where the things get fun. You see, during his training with Raphael, and Raphael hones in with martial arts and physical bodywork. So, combining Naruto's fire and water style fists, that was kind of weird. They kind of made a unique in-between. Not a boiling fist, but, a harmonic combination of the two. So, while Naruto focuses and creates his body to be, fluid on, let's say, not necessarily offense, but close range, since he can't build up the same amount of pressure with his body he can with fire, heating it up, making it go faster opposed to building up the pressure, it's different. Building up the pressure and heat will cause more damage to his body since it's not strong enough at the moment. Because, it's eventually going to turn into steam, and that's gonna burn him, so I don't want that yet. So, they're actually kind of starting to realize, through foresight and hindsight, that, hey, Naruto, our training sessions are like, exhausting because of the intensity, right? Because only one of you is doing it. Yeah, but, a few minutes later, you're like, ready to go, and then we're like, no, we're tired. Yeah, your chakra amounts is too fucking large for us. So, we're gonna teach you the Shadow Clone Jutsu. Really? Yeah. So Naruto would do the Shadow Clone and make 40 clones. They're like, oh fuck. Naruto, you're okay? Yeah! All of them answered, as they're like, alright, 10 with me, 10 with him, 10 with him, 10 with him. As, they divide and conquer. This is where things are going to get more unique for Naruto in his training. You see, Raphael, excited at this aspect, would take home that Naruto has fire style like him. So, hey, Naruto, it's time I teach you how to use these little babies of mine. As he tosses his size towards Naruto and he catches them. And he's just like, cool. So, yeah. Naruto and then clone Naruto. Yeah, no, the clone Narutos would all be practicing on dummies, tossing the size, learning how to handle them properly, seeing Raphael do them, getting a good handle on it. Now, what Mikey did for Naruto's training was teach him better chakra control. Why? Because, well, he puts him on this unique surface. And, well, in order to stay on it, you're going to have to keep your chakra steady. Why? Because it's going to try and drain your chakra. So you have to focus on keeping your chakra inside your body while staying maintained. So you have to not only push out chakra, but have your chakra keep it within you so it doesn't get too sucked out. So yeah, that's what the clones are doing, and it is pretty much ending with them poofing and real Naruto having to make more clones. I'm making the real Naruto train with Mikey in this one. Now, the other ones, Leonardo, with his 10 clones of Naruto, is actually kind of thrilled. He's going to teach him his water-style swordplay, which, not like the breath of water style from Demon Slayer. Nah. I'm thinking more of Hannibal from the Espadas in Bleach. So, yeah, Spanish references. So, and prepare for water turtle bomb jutsu rather than water shark bomb. So, yes. Anyway, what Donatello is teaching Naruto, rather than complex taijutsu or weaponry or chakra control, is meditation. All 10 Narutos are there meditating with Donatello, focusing and harnessing their mental fortitude, concentrating and slowly but surely feeling the chakra around them, sensing everything, trying to unlock sensory capabilities in a sense, or the Uzumaki sensory capabilities. So think of Naruto building Karin's ability. So yes, soon Naruto will have the sensory abilities of Karin thanks to Donatello. So keep that in mind. Now, when Naruto does eventually graduate Rookie of the Year, no one was really surprised because he's the Hokage son. Of course he would. But here's the thing. Some people realize Naruto might be the Hokage son, but the Hokage never actually is really training Naruto. Who is? Well, his mom's not training him. That's weird. Who's training Naruto? A lot of ninjas wanted to know this, and, well, Minato knows where Naruto's at when he's training. Kushina told him, turtle. He's learning the turtle style. And, well, here's the thing. Naruto, in a sense, kinda did one thing that he probably shouldn't, and that's actually show off the power that he had learned. What do you mean he shouldn't show off the power he had learned? Well, one day you see some bullshit was happening, because bullshit always gotta happen. Now, in this one, don't get mad at me. But you have where Sasuke is bullying a, weirdly enough, a female Shikamaru, Shika. And, constantly going on about her being a lazy excuse and, just to give up that weird shadow manipulation. You see, Sasuke had heard about the Nara's shadow manipulation techniques, and he's just like, I want it. Teach me it. No. Fuck you. Sasuke's just like, I'm an Uchiha. Do what I say. Nah. Too lazy. It'd be too much of a drag. Sheikah would not accept anything from Sasuke. And Sasuke would have actually tried to go punch her, which, she was yawning at the time, so she wasn't on guard. But, Naruto saw this. He ain't letting this happen. So you hear, Naruto just say, "Blue Walk," as, he disappears in a burst of speed, a puddle stain 2 splashes later, and then you hear Fire Style, Fire Fist, as Naruto pulls back, as then he's saying, "Red Rock," as he punches Sasuke right in the body, in the side, in the ribs. There's a cracking noise as Sasuke spits out some blood, and he gets his shit flying into a fucking building. And everyone was just like, "Wait, what? Wait, what?" That was Fire Style. Yes. Sponges of water. That's Water Style. Yes. That's 2 nature chakras. Yes. This little shit has qualifications of a Jonin. Wait. What? Yes. Naruto is pretty much just going to be put as a Jonin after his graduation, which, pleasantly surprised Minato. And, oh my god, Kushina was just thrilled. She kind of knew this was going to happen because, well, her 4 younger brothers are training her son. So, yeah, it was expected. Soon Naruto's announced to be, a Chunin at the age of 10. That's right, at the age of 10, he just stopped going to the academy. They're like, "Okay, Naruto, you're going to be going on missions with other people. Here is your current squad of Might Guy, Asuma, and Kuranai. Oh, hi guys." They all nod at Naruto. And, Might Guy is actually thrilled to work with Naruto because he heard Naruto has turtle summoning. "I too have the turtle summoning, Naruto." "Oh, yeah. Tell me, did you ever train with Raphael, Mikey, Donnie, or any of them?" My guy would then say, "I trained with Mikey a lot. He helped me inspire my current fighting technique." "Ah, interesting. So, did you ever learn the turtle style?" "Oh, no. We found out that my chakra pool is not quite the same, due to me not actually having enough nature affinity. And me building my body to taijutsu, it was deemed that I could not finish the turtle style." "Oh. Huh." Naruto then, thinks, "I've almost learned it myself. I know Mom learned it, but it took her a while, too." As far as Naruto knows, he's going to be the youngest to master the turtle style. But then he's thinking, technically it's because of his shadow clones. So he's just like, I can't really brag. I mean, I can brag about my shadow clone. Nah. It's pointless to try and brag. Naruto's just like, "Well, that's cool, my guy." No, Guy Sensei, as, he looks at Asuma and Kuranai, as then he senses something really weird. Not senses, but smells. He's just like, he starts sniffing the air, and they're like, "Naruto?" Hey, you two smell like each other. You smell like the downtown district that Mom told me to stay away from. As Hiruzen's looking at his son, and then at Kuranai is just like, "Hey, the fuck, my boy? What is you doing? I know you not clapping shinobi cheeks before you was married." He wasn't going into overprotective dad mode, which was kind of hilarious. But, yeah. No, Minato would be proud of his son, and also kind of, worried about, oh, shit, he has a high sense of smell. As then he's thinking, fuck, me and Kushina visit the downtown district a lot. I wonder if he's smelled us there before. No. Of course not. Has he? No. Kushina told him to stay away. right? He stayed away, right? Yeah, no, he would have been training with his uncles. Yeah, no, I'm overthinking things. Minato's just like, it's okay. It's, Naruto's just like, huh, mom and dad go down there too. Wonder what's so important about there. I'll find out one day. As Kurama in his head, he's just like, damn. I mean, this is weird. He actually did what I wanted him to do. I kind of feel proud. Naruto. Soon we will talk. As, now we go into their first mission together. Naruto, Asuma, Kurenai, and Guy, they're going on a unique escort mission. What is this escort mission, you see? Well, they are accompanying a princess from the land of... a princess who is from the land of snow, who is traveling from the land of cloud, through the land of wind, through the land of water, and finally, back to the land of snow for this, tour, this movie tour that she's doing. Yes, it's the Snow Princess arc. I'm just making it where instead of Kakashi, Sasuke, and Sakura, we have Guy, Asuma, and Kurenai. So, yeah, this is where things are going to get interesting, especially because, well, Naruto meets Princess Yukina, and yes, I'm changing a lot of things. It's, in a sense, it's the essence of what the movie they're doing, and Princess Yukina actually is Naruto's age. She's an actress, and, well, Naruto's never seen any of her movies, so when she's just like, oh, you're my age. I thought I would have gotten a, decent shinobi. Naruto's just like, I mean, I'm already a Chunin. He shrugs his shoulders, and he's just like, oh, whatever. I guess the princess is just a princess after all. That mentality's gotta be a pain. His honesty comes from Raphael and Donatello. So, yeah. No, she's just like, excuse me? Do you not know who I am? Naruto's just like, my client, the Snow Princess, right? I don't really care. I'm just here to do my job. Naruto would walk away, as then he tells, Asuma and Kurenai that, hey, things won't go good for me with this girl here. They're like, what do you mean? Naruto's just like, she's my age, and I can already tell. Just, no. What do you mean, no? I won't be able to go to that downtown district like how you and Kurenai go and how mom and dad go. They're looking at Naruto just like, oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. They're like, Naruto, wait. You know your parents go down there? Naruto's just like, yeah, I can smell them there. I was also able to smell Kakashi Sensei with this woman who... She has purple hair. I don't know her name, though. Naruto just, ponders it. She has this weird tattoo on her neck. They're all like, Anko? Kakashi? And then Naruto's just like, yeah. And then there's also this girl with a purple hair and cat mask. She joins in. They have this, 3-time. I don't know what that is. I thought it was only 2 people in the downtown district. They were looking at Naruto, and then they're like, wait, Kakashi's smashing... Asuma's just like, wait, Kakashi got 2 bitches? What? Kakashi! He's just thinking, that lucky motherfucker. Kurenai glances at Asuma's just like, I know what you're thinking. And you better watch yourself before I myself get curious. As Asuma's just like, I'm so sorry, sweetie. Naruto, that place is for only adults, so don't worry about such things. We will not mention this to your dad, though. Okay? Naruto's just like, okay. So, can I just not talk to the princess, then? She's gonna be a real pain. Naruto would then do something that, well, not do something, but pull out a scroll. pump a few chakra into the seal as poof, a skateboard shows up. He tosses it on the ground as, he lands on it. And, he's waiting for the carriage to start going so he can just casually just ride his skateboard alongside. Everyone's just like, Naruto, where the hell did you get that? Naruto's just like, oh, and it was a gift. But what the hell is it? My friend called it a skateboard. It has wheels. It's so small. What? Asuma's just like, Naruto, the metal, is that? Yeah, chakra metal. Wait, does that mean, yep, ninja tool? And they're like, how is that a ninja tool? Just for the sake of simplicity, I'm going to just say the carriage is, windows are open so Yukina can see him. Do this as, Naruto, he pushes off forward, riding his skateboard as he jumps up in the air. And this is what surprises everyone, is, Naruto, he's skating in the goddamn air, and there's trail of water going underneath his wheels. Naruto is just, he propels forward with what surprises the hell out of them, like, as he put his foot outside, it looks like he was about to step off when they were like, what the, as when he puts pressure down on the air right next to him, a burst of fire propels him forward. An extra speed boost is, Naruto would jump off. There's no water coming off of the wheels at the moment. So, he's flipping and he lands on the ground. He grabs his skateboard as, he's saying, see, I can put my chakra through it. They're like, you were skating air. How? What is that? Yukina just sticks her head out at the window and she's just like, whoa. Naruto looks at her and saying, oh, do you wanna ride? They're looking at Naruto just like, Naruto, what are you, just like, hold on. Naruto, he casually rides his skateboard towards her. As, he's saying, come on, I'll show you. We'll do the basics at first. She would get on the skateboard, and Naruto, she has a hand on Naruto's shoulder, and she's just like, don't you dare drop me. Don't you dare think about dropping the princess right now. As Naruto's just like, I mean, that kind of looks bad on my village, so, yeah, no. So, yeah, no, she's just, like, slowly riding the skateboard. Naruto just tells her, just trust, let go of her shoulder. She does. She puts her hands down as, Naruto's just like, easy now. As, Naruto, he's saying he's going to use his chakra to keep her, connected to the thing. So, just, trust him. Just breathe and don't panic as, she goes forward. She goes off as, back to the what if, as, like I was saying, you see, Naruto in this timeline, something else unique about him is, since he has a lot of chakra in his skateboard, he can have it where if, someone else is there with him, they can stand on it and he can focus his chakra to latch onto them. It will drain more chakra towards him. It's kind of like a chakra receiver, which, everyone was kind of surprised that, slowly but surely, the princess is skateboarding. Not really, but yeah. She finds it fun as, Naruto saying, go to the motion, like, you do the squat and then jumping motion, and the skateboard will, lift up. She does, and, it surprises her, because then it just glides on the air, and she sees the water, and, the way she turns her body, Naruto can sense where she wants to go, so, through very dedicated mental connection, he's actually going with it. So, he causes the skateboard to, come back down, as, she's saying, that's so cool. Naruto's just like, yeah, wow, that's kind of draining. Might have to practice on that. She's just like, so does that mean I can ride your skateboard, right? Naruto's just like, yeah, sure. You can practice on it more. Just, I'm yeah, mm, yeah, I'm gonna need that. She's just like, oh, okay. She gets off. Naruto puts it back in the scroll. As in, this is what's surprising everyone. Naruto then does a summoning jutsu, and here's what's really weird. It's a giant turtle-shaped skateboard. You know, it's the shape of a turtle. He gets on, then he places his hand on it, pumps a bit of chakra, and then it's just automatically following. As Naruto then just lays down, and he curls up like a fox does. Then he begins to nap. Everyone's just like, what the? Naruto. He tilts his head up as he's saying, oh, yeah? What is that? Oh, something my friend invented. He did the skateboard thing too. That doesn't answer our question really well enough. Naruto just shrugs his shoulders as he's saying, I mean, I guess you can mostly ask Kushina, my mom when we get back. She knows the guy who built it more than I do. He likes to do gadgets, so this is just one of the things that he did. Yes, I'm making it where Mikey and Donnie do gadgets together. Raphael and Leonardo train very diligently. Though Mikey's gadgets are more playful and whimsical, Donatello is more of a strategical badass with, multiple hidden features alongside his. So, you see, Naruto, he pumped his chakra into this. So, what it's doing is it's sensing the chakra around him. And, well, yeah, it's pretty much designed to follow the people around him. If it senses something, the turtle would, tell him or, activate and move, causing Naruto to stir, which, yes, hence why he pumped his chakra first. It caused the turtle to, look and sense what's around it, and Naruto doesn't have to tell it. It just knows. Okay. I'm gonna just follow this. Rest up, Naruto. And that's what happens. Not really too much to explain, but Naruto himself would have... The fuck? Nah. I don't know. It's weird. I don't actually know anyone. Who is the only one you need? Bro, I don't even use Snapchat anymore. Fuck. I think it's been 3 weeks or so since I last posted something on it. I don't even look at the stories no more. Which, yeah, damn. I even made it where I reclaimed my Twitter and changed my Instagram to match this, and I don't even touch him anymore. Oh well. Naruto, he good, and we time skip about 2 days. They're in the land of clouds. The princess is there. She's doing her meet and greets, her tours. Her movie did really well, and now they're just le tour throughout the whole 5 nations. And, well, here's where one thing's gonna be very unique. Naruto, he sees someone who, really weird, he could just instantly tell is, like him, but not like him. He would go to said individual, and, this guy's, he's rapping, he's kind of in his own groove, he's not really paying attention to anyone else, he's just yeah. I'm not gonna try and do Killer Bee rapping, but, no, Killer Bee's rapping, and Naruto goes up to him and, he's saying, mister? Killer Bee turns around and saying, oh, what's up, little fool? What do you want, little dude? As, Naruto's just he sticks out his hand. Killer Bee's just he sticks out his fist. So Naruto just goes into a fist bump. The connection is met. Mindscape connection is Gyoki and Kurama look at each other. Naruto looks at him saying, Mr. Fox, you're here. As, Naruto's just I tried to contact you, but I never got an answer. Kurama looks down as he's saying, I know.
Gyoki, we need to talk. This is Naruto. I'm going to say something, and you're gonna think I'm crazy, but hear me out. Naruto, this boy, he was conceived while I was sealed inside of someone.
That's impossible, says Gyoki.
I'm aware, but do you know what that means? The sage's last words. What it could possibly mean. If this boy was born despite my chakra, look at his whisker marks.
You know, he then looks at Kurama, and then he tells,
Naruto, I want you to focus.
yeah?
Focus your fingernails and make them like claws.
Okay. So, you know, Naruto does it, and it just naturally happens. No chakra needed.
Naruto, focus. What do you feel? What do you sense?
And Naruto looks around, and it's kind of weird. He can sense the separate chakra that is Killer Bee and Gyoki as two different separate things. And then when he looks at Kurama and then at himself, he could feel like he kind of has like a small fragment mixed into himself. Like, wait, but how would that happen if, you know, in this sense, they shouldn't be like that, right? Correct. Kurama would then say,
To put it in the simplest of terms, somehow Naruto inherited some of my DNA. Naruto is, in a sense, like my son, your nephew, and the grandson of the Sage of Six Paths.